Hello, this is Mike Gorin, and welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Final Fantasy VII, where part 1 opened up with quite a bang, both figuratively and literally, with the number 1 reactor having nuked the number 1 reactor in an act of domestic terrorism. And now it's time to reconvene with the rest of Avalanche. Gee, did you have to do that, Barret? I don't see how that can't possibly backfire at all. Alright, let's quickly talk to Barret. You wanna meet your little baby? Hey, there's a strange girl we just met. Baby? You mean that girl over there? Hey, don't act like you don't know what I mean. I'm telling you. I don't want to go there yet. I'm not opening up. Go away. Did you hear? Don't care. Well, excuse me, princess. No, what? There's a news update. They say that there was a terrorist explosion up above, and that this time it was a Mako reactor. You know what this means? No, what? You see, I keep on top of these things, and if you ask me, if you knock out Midgar's power, then all of its computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. Financially, there must have been about 1 billion gil worth of damage. And that ain't all. A lot of innocent people got killed too. If the explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least the people could have gotten their sleep. Explosion Avalanche is so cool. Alright. Shit. What the hell's wrong tonight? I thought that long blackout was strange. They say a Mako reactor was destroyed up above. And I was just sitting here drinking, watching the news by myself, and all of a sudden I get kicked out of the fucking store. What's up with that? I wasn't even done with my drink. I didn't even pay my bill. Well, good for you, I guess. Wow, jeez, I'm blitzed. I just love them homemade cocktails, but they sure do creep up on ya. All these guys currently only say one thing. I'm gonna go in here quickly. Hey, what the? You? Anyone talking to me must be a novice. Used to be a soldier. The name's Cloud. I got no business with you. Well, never heard of ya. Now let's try the top option. So what? Everyone's gotta start sometime. Don't act so big, amateur. This is how I'm such a warm-hearted guy. I'll show you the ropes. Come back here tomorrow. I got some things I got to do. What the? I didn't press anything. Now this kid will charge you 1 to 10 gil to rest up at the top bunk of the place. This is the weapon shop, but I have 359 gil, which isn't a lot to buy stuff. Up here leads to an inn that will cost me 10 gil outright. But I don't need to go do that because I'm fully healed up already. And I'm gonna talk to these two guys here. You know what I do? I bet you don't. You come here to Maluro and I'll tell you. There just ain't no good jobs here in the slums. I'm gonna go to the upper world. Who the hell are you? No unauthorized access. But since today's special, I'm gonna let you in on a juicy bit of news. But you gotta keep it to yourself. Do you know about what's been going on? What, that again? You must be sick of hearing it, but it's been so long since there was any real news here. You're worried about where it's all heading, right? Let's talk to this guy again and choose the other option. Everyone's in a buzz about that terrorist group Avalanche blowing up the Sector 1 Mako reactor. On the surface, they say they're an anti-Shinra group, but in reality, they say they're just out to kill as many people as they can. That's a good one, ain't it? While they're busting things up on top, the only ones to make it out good are us weapon stores. Now if we can just get rid of this backstock, we'll be doing okay. Okay. So that's it for all unique dialogue over here in this structure. Let's try. We're close to it. Come back tomorrow. Ah, bummer. Now let's try to examine this sign here. It says something, so if only I can just get a lock. What crappy handwriting. And look at all this graffiti. Don't be taken up by the Shinra. Mako energy will not last forever. Mako is the life of the planet, and that life is finite. The end is coming. Saviors of the planet, Avalanche. Now, the reason why Avalanche and Soldier are all fully capitalized is to emphasize their proper nounness, I suppose. Okay, go ahead. And now it's time to move on with the story. Papa! Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barret? When she's asking you that, she's not asking if you fought alongside Barret, but is actually asking if you got in a fight with him, as in like an argument, or a street brawl or something with him. The option does not matter at all in terms of affection, so choose whatever. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been getting in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. And that's Tifa Lockhart. Last time when I told Jesse that I was looking forward to it, this would actually affect Tifa and put her -3 on the affection. She's supposed to start off with 30 points in affection, but now she's at 27. Flowers? How nice! You almost never see them here in the slums. But a flower for me? Oh, Cloud, you shouldn't have. And this is where the flower that I bought in the previous episode is supposed to come in. It's +5 if we give it to Tifa, for Tifa if we give it to her, or +5 for Barret if we give it to Marlene. Because Barret starts with 0 points of affection in the affection meter, and I want to optimize my save file so I can date whoever I want, I'm gonna give it to Marlene. Marlene won't say anything, despite just giving her the flower. Sorry, Cloud, Marlene seems a little shy. Nothing like that first drink after a job. Why don't you have one too? Yeah, why not? Oh, that's more like it. Even if you were with Soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you'd better listen to whatever I tell ya. Oh, don't tell Barret what I just said. Oh, Cloud, Tifa really knows how to cook. Anyway, let me tell you something. I'm not interested in your stories. Oh well, forget it. Alright, let's hear you out. Tifa always lets me taste her cooking. And look at me now, I'm roly-poly. Don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's the good food and drinks that make this shop famous. Hey Wedge, you're getting all excited. Stop making such a mess. Alright, and there's really nothing more for us to do. This looks suspicious. Texas? There was a Texas in Final Fantasy VII? How peculiar. Anyways, there's nothing else for us to do here, so let's head out. Or not. Papa, welcome home! Yeah. Huh? Where'd you get that flower? Cloud gave it to me. Oh? Did you thank him? Thank you, Cloud. We'll take good care of it. You alright, Barret? Great! Get in here, fools! We're starting the meeting. Yeah, you know that Barret's in a good mood. Alright, we want to speak to Tifa now. Sit down. How about something to drink? I don't feel like it gives us 0 points for Tifa. And give me something hard will be +5 for Tifa. Plus we get some additional backstory. So I like to go with this one, even if I don't want to date her. Just a minute, I'll make one for you. And now she's at 32 points in the affection meter. So, good so far. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. What are you talking about? That job wasn't even tough. I guess not. You weren't soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Barret. Don't worry. Once I get that money, I'm out of here. Cloud, are you feeling alright? Yeah? Why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. And I'm gonna head out and try to talk to the NPCs now. Hey, open up! Come on, baby! It's me, Johnny! Mom! Who calls their mom baby? That's just weird. All's quiet. Shh, I'm spying now. Oh, there's something danger alert. There's a TV in there, but my cheap aunt won't let me in the house. Look for yourself. Did you hear? Don't care. Oh really? Well, aren't you a cool one? About what? About that little girl named Tifa in that bar called Seventh Heaven. I'm not only informed, I'm kinda nosy too. Anyhow, I got the scoop. You wanna hear? That Barret and his 3 henchmen are like this sometimes. Suddenly they throw out a customer and start talking trash to him. Strange if you ask me. And that place always smells like gunpowder. It's dangerous, I tell ya. They must be doing terrible things in there. And there's nothing else for us to do out here. So we'll be seeing quite a bit of Johnny here, the one knocking on the door, throughout the early parts of the game. So there's nothing else for us to do but to go down this lift. You think I'm a little too uptight? No. Well, that's okay. Don't worry about me. I don't look like it, but I'm a coward at heart. And how about, yeah, the next mission will be to blow up the Sector 5 reactor. Cloud, you're great. Don't you ever get nervous? Or are you, like, impervious to feelings? Nah, that couldn't be it. And no matter what, I can't find a way to speak with Biggs here. And I don't know if he has any lines of dialogue at all. Wouldn't surprise if he doesn't. Biggs is definitely the most elusive member of Avalanche as far as conversations go. Oops. Hey, look at the news. What a blast. Think it was all because of my bomb? But all I really did was just make it like the computer told me. Oh no! I must have made a miscalculation somewhere. Well, let's check it out. Sin, huh? Today, the #1 reactor was bombed. The terrorist group Avalanche has claimed responsibility for it. It is expected that Avalanche will continue its reign of terror. But citizens of Midgar, there is no need of fear. I have immediately mobilized soldiers to protect our citizens against the senseless violence. Thank you and good night. By the way, that's just a generic reporter and is not President Shinra. Hey, that was my first bomb. Makes me kinda proud. So, all this is in reference to the fact that the bomb that went off that blew up the #1 reactor actually killed a bunch of people. Hence Barret's comments about them all being screw-ups. Because no one was supposed to die as a result. Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask ya. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None. Positive. You sound pretty sure. We'd all be dead if there was someone from If there was anyone from Soldier, we'd all be dead right now. Don't go thinking he's so bad just cause you was in Soldier. Of course, Biggs gets punished for trying to break up the fight. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. But don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Hanging out with Shinra? You asked me a question, I answered it. That's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Shucks, money. Papa, you're so great. Wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up! I don't care about neither Shinra nor Soldier. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Talk to Tifa? Straighten things up with everyone for me. Money. Oh my, it must have been for a lot of it. Sure, well, what the hell. It's a verbal agreement. Now let me figure this out. Oh, stop it, Cloud. Did you hear me? Cloud, you say you don't care, but you came to talk to me. Cloud, you just want friends, isn't that right? Don't really care. You're terrible, real cold-blooded. And let's try the top option, which actually sounds way worse than that. Blow off. Yeah, well, you look kinda lonely to me. If you ever got anything you want to get off your chest, you can always talk to me. That's nice. But I think we already made up our minds. Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you, please join us. Sorry, Tifa. The plant's dying. Slowly but surely it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Barret and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving. You're just gonna walk right out ignoring your childhood friend. What? Now, if you say, how can you say that? That's like +5 or something for on Tifa's affection. Sorry is worth 0 points. But it doesn't really matter because the same thing will happen regardless. However, in order to optimize my run, I'm just gonna tell her sorry. You forgot the promise too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember, Cloud? It was 7 years ago. Look, the well. Do you remember? Where's the night sky? Or were these other structures for that matter? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. Guess they're just using their imaginations. Sorry I'm late. You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgar. All the boys are leaving town. But I'm different from them. I'm not just gonna find a job. I want to join Soldier. I'm gonna be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth. The great Sephiroth. Sephiroth, huh? Isn't it hard to join Soldier? Probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Huh? If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. Hey, let's make a promise. If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, will you come save me? What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once. What? Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise. Oh, that's adorable. And look at the priest guy. You remember now, don't you? Our promise? I'm not a hero and I'm not famous. I can't keep our promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. Wait a sec, big-time Soldier. Promise is a promise. Here. Receive Barret's sash of 1,500 gil. That's almost 5 times the amount of money that I already had. This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. What? Then you'll... You got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay, it's okay. I'm really hurrying for help, right? That money's for Marlene's schooling. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. So it looks like we resolved all that just fine. And now, this is where... And now we have all but gone... Now, before I talk to Barret, I want to speak with Tifa real quick. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? This one, next to you who won is +5 for Tifa. Barret snoring kept me up is +5 for Barret. And what I want is to go +5 on Barret, so he will have 10 points. Barret starts at 0, so yeah. Now he's at 10 points. Keep it down, or he'll hear ya. Barret's always edgy before an operation. I'm going this time. Alright, I gotta talk to these guys first. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud. Before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I, don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you the one we found, but just teach me how to use it, okay? The tall one's just a tutorial, so I'm gonna skip it. So this is what makes some guys and soldiers so great, huh? Okay, I'll ask Jesse again later, but you're in charge of the materia. What would Jesse know about materia anyways? Alright. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you, so don't forget. Oh, I won't. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Alright, good luck. Take care. Yeah, you kind of have to talk to Marlene from this weird angle right here, or otherwise she'll ignore you. It's very odd. Now, before I do anything else, this is the only opportunity I have to speak with Johnny before he leaves. I'm leaving, going far away, but when I come back, I'll be a better man. This is goodbye. Hey, childhood friend, you better take good care of Tifa. So, Johnny also has connections to Cloud and Tifa. So that's interesting. I hope he doesn't get hurt. That worries me the most. Alright. Yesterday, everyone in town was peeking out the two of you from outside the bar. Tifa's childhood friend. That's a good one. Now I ain't got no one to pick on. And I want to go in this house first. We couldn't go in last time because they locked the door on us. Haha, I wonder if my son's already left. Well, it's just my wife and I here. You have no idea how lonesome it gets. We want him to be happy and do other things while he's young, but we can't help but worry. Guess we always will. And number 3. By the way, where are you from? A village called Nibelheim. Well, I guess that explains why there was no plate when we looked at the well. So we could see this night sky and stuff, so yeah. Did you say Nibelheim? Wasn't it in the news a while back? Something to do with the reactor accident. That was the first major Mako incident. I remember it was all over the news. And number 4. Well, would you mind leaving us alone? I want to enjoy some quiet time together with my wife. He used to give us nothing but headaches when he was here, but now that he's gone, we kind of miss him. Strange, isn't it? Yeah, it's Johnny's home. And that must have been Johnny's bedroom. I wonder where this married couple normally sleeps at, since their room appears to be nowhere in sight. The girl's glitching. Watch. Kinda reminds me of that Robot Chicken sketch. Johnny's gone. You look a little disappointed. I don't like to say it myself, but I'm just a lonely guy when I'm not drinking. Alright. Listen, if there is anyone to listen, what's the use of getting gossip on everyone? Yeah, and you, mister, I don't care. I'll get a little more information that would pique even your interest. You wait and see. Sure. When it comes down to it, I'm gutless. I'm still just a no-good kid. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just do the Boomhauer method and you'll be fine. Alright. Another slow day. If this keeps up, this store's going under. Can't sell any really good medicine in a slum like this. Oh, look at this. This doesn't happen every day. Are you a customer? Yes, welcome. We sell, we buy. And while this is an item store, he also sells materia. We don't have any antidotes, and though the fire spill could be really good for us in the near future, we are pretty strapped for cash, and we absolutely need to manage our finances for the early parts of the game. So I'm not gonna buy any of the stuff here in this store. What's going on? Oh well. He'll forget about it. Oh, you. Get my friend on the second floor to teach ya. Hey, wait a minute, you. You can't just walk out of here without buying something. Might be unhealthy for you, if you know what I mean. Yep, since I got the pay from Barret's money, I can buy something. Barret already has an assault gun, so I don't need to buy that. And it should be noted that this is the only time that we can access Sector 7 shops. And though we can still buy assault guns and grenades later, this is the only place and the only time in the game that we can buy Iron Bangles. And though the smart decision would be to grind at the train graveyard to earn enough money to buy 99 of these, we only need to buy 1. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will take care of inventory at the end of the episode. Alright, so this is what the friend that Tifa said would give you something. Receive the all materia. Really good materia to have. And of course the most valuable item in the early game, the ether. Those will sell for a ton of those have really high resale value and is our best source of money in the early games. So whenever possible, I'm gonna try to grind up the ethers. And even though I'm at the 30-minute threshold already, I want to talk to these guys first before I call it a day. You know, I got some tickets to Loveless. You want to go? What? What are you, retarded? Magar's under martial law now. Cloud, are you really concerned for... He's not actually talking to Cloud, he's talking to a superior officer, or his partner, I guess. Hell no, but in case you forgot, we're in the middle of a slum. They could be anywhere around, so stay on your guard. Right, you mean Avalanche? Don't you worry, Soldier has been added to the police force. Boy, it's been a while since Soldier's been mobilized, hasn't it? I ever tell you that I flunked the Soldier entrance exam? Damn right, blah blah blah. Hey, shut up for a minute and let me get back to work. What are you more scared of, Avalanche or me? Oh, you of course. Halt! No one's allowed to pass. Again, even though you're not supposed to be able to get past these guards, this place will lead us to a location much later on, but it's a sequence break, so we're not gonna make use of it. But otherwise, we have come up to time, so it's time to call it a day. Next time we will board the train and head out for Sector 5 for the Sector 5 reactor. If you like what you see here, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gordon, signing out.